What's good? It's your favorite author, Kendra Spencer, also known as Prince. Today I want to give you an excerpt from my book called Players Ball. Players Ball is a fan-demanded sequel of Playing Games. It's chock full of tantalizing sexual prowess and comedic drama. Revisit the family of friends and more with one of the fans' favorites. Alright, now let's jump into this excerpt, Players Ball. Come around back, rhetorically T questioned out loud, reading Layla's text message. She adjusted her strap-on underneath her pants and got out of the car. T crossed the street, making sure to take in all of her surroundings. As she began to meander through the backyard, she hiked her pants up slightly in case of patches of mud. She came to a stop in front of Layla, who was in the doorway, posing clad only in her lingerie. A grin split across T's face. "What's good, Ma?" "What's up, Daddy?" purred Layla, stepping closer to T. She kissed her on the cheek while her hands went in opposite directions. One hand slid up under her jeans to wrap around the strap-on penis tucked in T's drawers. The other hand traveled up T's shirt to the back of her neck, pulling her closer so their lips could meet. Their lips and tongues danced and frolicked with one another again and again. Layla broke the kissing off and stepped back from the doorway. She pulled T along with the one hand that held onto the strap. Layla paused at a full-service bar. "Would you like a drink?" "Whatever you serving," grinned T. With a wicked grin, Layla removed her hand from T's strap, but only to leap on the center of the bar. She whirled around and pulled out a shot glass and a bottle of whiskey. Layla poured the shot, then leaned back on the bar, placing the shot between her thighs. A slight chuckle escaped from T before she dived down towards Layla's knees, marking the inside of her knees as a starting point for a trail of kisses. Light caresses and soft kisses accompanied the kisses left along her thighs. She took her tongue and circled Layla's thighs with her tongue before wrapping her lips around the shot glass and tossing the shot back. She set the glass down with her mouth. Reaching out to take a hold of T's face, her tongue slithered out and across T's lips. Slowly, Layla's tongue traced them again. The top lip first, followed by her bottom lip, which she pulled into her mouth, giving it a bite before releasing it. She grabbed the hem of T's shirt and lifted it up over her head. T pulled the shirt completely off and unbuttoned her jeans, letting them fall to the floor. "My turn," murmured T, grabbing the bottle of whiskey and pouring herself a shot. She took a step away from Layla and tucked the shot in the harness of her toy, smiling widely at Layla. Layla mimicked her grin and shed the lingerie off her body. The curvy feline in front of her went from standing to dropping down swiftly in front of her, legs open. She smiled up at T, then kissed along her left hip, licking and sucking. Bouncing on her toes, she bypassed the shot, kissing and licking until she reached T's hip on her right side. She circled around her hip with her tongue and bit down on it. "Ooh," T squealed with a smile of pleasure. Sending T a smile, she ran her tongue from the head of the strap towards the base. She dipped her head, grabbed a shot glass, and tossed it back. She rose in front of T, who furtively pressed a kiss to her lips, clamping down on her nipples and twisting. "Ooh, baby, baby, baby," begged Layla. "One more shot," moaned Layla. "One more." T rolled one finger between her pussy lips, flicking across her clit as she did so. She sucked Layla's juices into her mouth, who in turn hopped backwards onto the bar. Quickly, Layla poured a shot and laid out spread eagle on the bar. T smirked, watching Layla secure the shot glass between her pussy lips. Once it was yoked, she dived down, suckling on Layla's clit. Trotting away, her tongue went to the shot glass to lap up a few sips of liquor, and then went back to caressing Layla's pearl. "Oh shit, T," moaned Layla, touching her throbbing clit. "Daddy," she begged when T moved her tongue away. Transitioning from clit to shot, back to clit made her bud pulse, painfully beseeching only T's cunningness. Finally obliging, T scooped up the rest of her shot and tossed it back, standing, looking at Layla with a smile on her face. Hazel eyes fully blazed with lust stared at T. "One more shot, remember?" laughed T, pouring her shot. Careening herself off the bar, she strode over to T, grabbing a full shot glass. She pulled T to the other side of the room where there was a piano. She pushed T backwards onto the piano and climbed on top of her, straddling and stood. Layla tossed the shot back and threw the glass across the room. Layla's hand stretched all the way up T's body, followed by her wet kitty, which she lowered on T's face. She grabbed a handful of T's dreads, pulling her face back over the edge of the piano while she rolled her face. Layla controlled her pelvis, rocking, rolling, and swirling her hips on T's tongue. When T slid a finger in her ass, she flinched, cum squirting out of her. With cum still drizzling from her center, T flipped her over and propped her up so her ass was in the air. T chucked her strap all the way inside of her, causing another typhoon. Wait, moaned Layla, sliding the strap out of it. Taking a deep breath and tossing a quick grin behind her at T, she climbed off the piano. Layla sat T down on the piano bench. She slid in between T's legs and uncovered the piano keys. Softly, her fingers began to push down on the piano keys, bringing forth melody, while her hips swiveled seductively, encasing T's strap-on penis. Flipping her dreads back from her face, T kissed along Layla's neck and behind her ears. She licked behind her ears well before taking it into her mouth. Alright, don't stop playing, ordered T. Unable to reply, Layla tossed her head back and gyrated her hips down on T with a moan. She bit her lip and turned her sweaty face to look at T. Okay, Daddy, she moaned. They thus collaborated while T inched towards the edge of the piano bench. T's hands gripped the edge of the bench and slid it back. She extended her hips all the way up using the strength of her arms for the exertion of an exercise called dips as her strap propelled all the way inside of Layla during the process. The first dip made her miss a note from the sultry melody her fingers were strumming on the clavier. T noticed and delivered a punishing thrust of her hips. Biting down on her lips, she tried to recover, to keep strumming the pleasure felt within her into a pianistic melody. The dips and the agile movement combined from T deterred her from the keys and coaxed her into pausing to come impetuously, scream loudly, moan heavily, and squeeze her eyes tightly. Only when the harsh punishing blow came did she attempt to keep on playing. Fuck, she whimpered. Fuck this pussy, Daddy. Fuck this shit. She took her hands off the keys and stood leaning over the piano. T pulled her 2 steps back, then pushed her face down towards the ground and took her legs in her hands, placing them around her hips. She locked her legs around T's waist and slid her hands out a little further on the floor. T's hands slid to her hips, guiding her movement so that death met force as her strap shimmied in and out of her. Damn, T. Shit, Daddy. Ooh, fuck. I'm coming again, announced Layla with the stiff, trembling body that T took control over, delving all of the cum from inside of her. You alright, shorty? Remembered T after her last convulsion while kissing her sweaty body. Still basking in the climatic glow, Layla shook her head no. I need you to pull out, baby, but I don't want you to. She admitted with closed eyes. Brace yourself, shorty, I'm about to pull out, warned T. Once Layla nodded, T slid her dick out of Layla. Ooh, Layla moaned, eyes popping open. You cool, shorty? Yes, Daddy, she sighed pleasurably and kissed T's lips sweetly. Let me get something to wipe my strap down with. Darting her eyes downward, laughed a little, started to discover, along with her juices, there was blood also on the strap. Damn, you was deep, she muttered, walking away gingerly and up the stairs to the laundry room. She returned with a damp rag and began to clean off T's toy. Thanks, shorty. She kissed her. No problem, Daddy, she said carefully, walking away to put the rag back in the laundry room. She came back downstairs to find T fully clothed. A sad feeling swelled in the pit of her stomach. You ain't gotta run right out, T. I'm home alone. She smiled again, kissing her, willing her to stay. Softly, T kissed her back and broke away. Nah, I'ma slide on up out of here, shorty. Something within Layla broke, but with the smile plastered on, she gave one last kiss to T. Okay, Daddy, be safe. You already know. She jogged out the way. She came in, leaving Layla looking after her forlorn. And that was a little piece of players ball, nasty little scene with the homie T and one of her little babies, Layla. A fun fact about that scene, I was right in it listening to Black Panties by R. Kelly, and the song Cookie was playing. T wasn't supposed to lick that spot, but you know, fucking around with R. Kelly shit, she had a mouthful of pussy by the time I got done writing the scene. Yo, but I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna see you next time, alright? So make sure you stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for checking me out.